Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to place orders and the different order types when it comes to using the MetaTrader platform. Now, the MetaTrader platform is a very common platform. It's used by a lot of brokers and a lot of traders. If you have an account with a broker that does not use the MetaTrader platform, you'll have to refer to their help file in order to see how to best use their system. But these videos are going to deal with the MetaTrader platform for the most part. Now, here's what we'll go over in this video. I'll show you examples of how to place orders. I'll also show you the different types of orders: market orders, buy stops, buy limits, sell stops, sell limits, and even we'll talk about one cancels the other orders and modifying and canceling open orders in MetaTrader as well. Actually, in this video, there's not an option for one cancels the other, but I'll show you kind of how that works as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, let's talk about a market order. Now, whenever you have a market order is just that. It's you getting in the market wherever the market is currently trading at. So let's say if the price was right here and you see that there's some resistance right here and you want to get in the market on that break, but you didn't set it up beforehand to buy above this break right here. Well, at that point, if you come down to your terminal area and right click and click on new order, you would buy or sell at wherever the current price is on the market. Now, here's the dangerous part to using market orders is that you get filled wherever the broker can fill you at. Now, one of the ways that you can kind of, make sure that you don't get a bad fill is to come down here and use this area right here where you can say, if I get slipped, only let me get slipped 4 or 5 pips away from the current market price. Now this right here, this window right here will show you the current market price of wherever that particular currency pair is trading. But a market order is simply just that. It's just getting right into the market wherever price is currently trading at. Not hard to do. Just come, open the window, click buy or click sell, these two buttons right here, and boom, you're in the trade. Okay, now let's get into the other setups. Now, you can find this information just by going into the help file in MetaTrader, but I'm going to show you here on the screen. Let me pull up the help file so you can see. Okay, the first order we're going to go over is a buy stop order. Okay, now look at this. In order to have a buy stop order, what has to happen is the market has to be trading at a certain place, like here. That's what the green means right there. And you're studying the charts and you say, okay, it looks like the market may want to move up, but I'm not sure. The only way I'm going to be sure is if it breaks another high. At that point, if it breaks another high, I want to buy above where the market is currently trading at. So a buy stop order allows you to buy above wherever the market is trading at. If the market is trading here and you want to buy up here, that's when you would use a buy stop order. Whenever you want to buy above where the market is trading at. So let's take a look at the chart to see how that works. Once again, let's say we were targeting this area right here. It's a little flag pattern, right? We see that's forming. Next thing we say, okay, in anticipation that the market has been moving up like this, I want to see it break this little area right here. If it breaks this area, then I want to buy. Well, if the market is trading right here, in order for us to get in above here, we need to place a buy stop. I'm just going to put a B and buy stop. Okay. So once again, whenever the market is trading, if we want to buy above where the market is trading, that's a buy stop order. Okay. Now let's do a buy limit order. Okay. A buy limit order says, okay, I want to get in the market, but I don't like the price where it currently is. I want to get it at a lower price. So it's kind of like looking for something to go on sale. Okay, you want to buy it, but you want to wait to see if the store is going to bring it down. And it's the same way when it comes to trading the currency. We see the market is trading at a certain place and we want to get in, but we don't want to get in right there. We want to get in at a lower price in anticipation that the market's going to start moving up again. So a buy limit order is wanting to buy the currency pair, but buy it at a lower price in anticipation that the market is going to move back up. So let's take a look at the chart on that. Okay, same example here. We see the market made a push up right here. And now we have an anticipation that the market is going to do that. But we don't like this price right here. So we put a buy limit order right here in anticipation that the market is going to turn back around and move back up like it does in this example right here. So once again, a buy limit order says I want to buy, but in order for me to buy, I want to buy below where the market is trading at in anticipation that it's going to turn around and go back up. So buy limit order, once again, is you buy below wherever the current price is in anticipation that the market is going to go back up. Now let's do a sell stop order. Okay, sell stop order says I want to sell the market below where the market is currently trading at. So it's kind of the reverse of a buy stop order. So let's say the market is trading once again, and it's trading right here, and we anticipate that it's going to go down, but we want to see it break some lows first before we decide we want to get in. And it breaks the low, and we say, great, now we want to get in, but we don't want to sit and watch our chart all day. So in order for us to do that, we need to place a sell stop order. Now let's go back to the chart and let's get an example. Okay, look at this right here. We see the market made a push up, and then it comes back down, right? And then it kind of goes into this little consolidation right here. We look at this and say, okay, obviously with these bars right here, that says, okay, wow, look like there's some selling coming into the market. Just for us to be sure, it kind of closed back up right there on that bar. So in order for me to be sure that I want to get into the market, that the market is going to move down, I'm going to place an order to sell right here. So what I'm saying to the market is I want to sell, but I want to sell below where the market is currently trading at. So if the market's here, I don't want to get in right there. I want to get in below where the market's trading at in anticipation that momentum is going to build like it does right here. So that's a sell stop order. Sell stop order says the market's trading here. I want to get in lower than where the market is trading in anticipation that the market's going to keep moving down. Now let's take a sell limit order. Okay, a sell limit order says I want to sell the market, but I want to sell it above where it currently is trading at. So if the market's here and we want to get it at a better price, then we wait for the market to pull up some, and then we say, okay, great, now we want to sell here. So a sell limit order says I want to sell the market, but I want to wait till it pulls back so I can get it at a higher price to sell it back down. So let's take a look at that on the charts. So once again, let's take this example. Let's say we see the market pulling down, and it pulls down right there. Okay. Now, if I'm going to place a sell limit order, I'm anticipating that the market's going to move back down like it does over here, but I don't want to sell right here. So I place a sell limit order right here to sell in this area. So I let the market come down, and it makes a low right here. Right? And you got all these little candles, you know, doing things, and right. And then from there, I say, great, it looks like it's going to pull back, but so much momentum seems it's coming into the market. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place an order to sell right here. So the market moves back up, and then eventually, what does it do? Boom, it completes its way down. So let's recap on that. A sell limit order says I want to sell the market. I want to sell, but I want to sell it at a higher price in anticipation that the market is going to move down. Okay, now here's what I want to show you how to do. I want to show you how to modify an order, and I want to show you how to set these orders in place. Okay, it's very easy to do. If you come back down to this area down here in your MetaTrader platform and right click and click on new order, your order box will pop up, and all you need to do is come right in here to this area right here. Click the drop down box, and you can select whether or not you want an instant execution or a pending order. Now, if you want to do a market order, you select instant execution. That will put you in the market right away at whatever price the market is currently trading at. But if you want to do any of the other orders, such as a buy stop, sell stop, buy limit, sell limit, then you need to click the drop down box right here and then click on pending order. Now you'll see the window change. And now you need to click this drop down box to select the order type that you want. Okay, so let's do a buy limit. We come in here and we see whatever price the market is currently trading at. Let's say the market is currently trading at 1.3922. Okay, now in order for us to do a buy limit order, the market has to drop down. So if we want to buy it at say 138.85, that's what we would put in this area right here. Because remember, we want to buy, but we want to buy at a lower price. So that's what a buy limit does. We come in this box. We can just simply highlight and click with left click and type it in on our keyboard. If we want to put a time to expire the order, we can just by checking this box right here and say, okay, we want this order to expire on whatever date we want to, right in this area. If not, we just uncheck it. And then the next thing is we come in here and we put our stop loss in and our take profit. So our stop loss is where we want the market to take us out if we're wrong, and the take profit is where we want the market to take us out if we're right. Put our position size in this area right here just by clicking in there, or you can just left click in there and highlight and type in whatever you want. Now, depending on your broker will determine what you can put in there, whether they allow you to trade micro lots, nano lots, mini lots. It's totally dependent upon your broker. Okay, so we'll put our stop loss in. Let's say we'll put our stop loss in 30 pips at 1.3855. Now, you know that you never put your stop loss around the area of 5 or 0, so we'll put it in at 153. Okay, we'll take a little bit of extra risk. And we'll put our take profit in at 139.15. Now, once you've done that, just come right in there, click on place, and next thing that will happen is the order will show up down here in this area, pending. Okay, and once the market hits it, then you'll be in the market. There's really nothing for you to do at that point except just to let the trade play out, which is one of the easiest ways for people to trade because they don't have to sit there and watch the charts and drive themselves crazy. And it's the same for if you want to do a buy stop, sell limit. Just come right in here in this area, select the one that you want, and boom, you're done. Now this kind of acts as a parent and contingent for, say, a one cancels other as well. Now I have another platform open. It's not MetaTrader, but a one cancels other just simply says that if one order gets filled, like a limit order gets filled, then just cancel the other order, cancel the stop order. And this kind of works the same way by having a stop loss and a take profit. Now, let's say if you had a trade open and you wanted to modify the trade, you wanted to change some of the things about the trade. You just come down here where the trade is open, click on modify or delete order. So if you had a pending order that you wanted to get rid of, you just click on modify or delete and you can do that. But in this case, let's say we have a trade open and we want to change some of the parameters. We just come in here, click on modify or delete order, and we'll see that trade actually be open. And this is where we can make changes. If we want to move our stop up as we're maybe trailing with a 3-bar reversal, or if we want to say, okay, we want to get out the market at a certain place, we just come in here and make the changes. Once we do, this box will highlight yellow, and then we just click on modify and the changes will show up down here in our terminal window. Now here's the deal. At the time I'm recording this, the market is closed, so I can't actually press the box. But this is one of the simplest platforms to use, is the MetaTrader platform. If you just want to change anything, just right click on the order that's already open, come and click on modify or delete, and then it'll pop out with your order. It's simple as that. Now here's the last thing I want to show you. Let's say that you want to trail the order. Like you see, okay, it's moved maybe 60, 70 pips in profit, and you don't want to sit in front of the computer. Well, all you need to do again is right click on the particular order that you want to modify, come up to where it says trailing stop. And you can select how many points you want to trail by. If you want to get a trade some room to breathe, maybe 65 points. If you don't see a number in here that you like, just come down here and click on custom. And you can put the trailing stop level that you want to put in there, 79, whatever you want. Once you're done, just go ahead and click on OK right there. And that's it. Well, that's pretty much how you place orders, how you modify orders, the different types of orders when it comes to using the MetaTrader platform. Refer back to this video if you ever want to know what it means to have a buy stop, buy limit, sell stop order, or how to modify any of your orders in MetaTrader. Well, that's it for this section. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next set of videos now.